Fonterra General Manager of Sustainability, John Hutchings, doesn't buy into the dirty dairying image that some New Zealanders associate with the industry. He says initiatives like the Clean Streams Accord have seen dairy farmers lift their game.
99% of our Fonterra farms have bridgeted or culverted their waterways now. 78% of the length of Accord streams now have stock excluded. You've got 780 metres to go on average. That's a pretty damn good performance.
Mr Hutchings told the Dairy Business Conference that the typical urban New Zealander concerned about dirty dairying is an urban housewife who simply doesn't understand the issues.
And when I think urban folk, I can only think of the contest we have in Canterbury with Labour voting housewives to want to typify there, who very much see dirty dairying as being our image.
We asked Mr Hutchings how Fonterra knew that it was Labour voting housewives who are concerned about dirty dairying.
I mean, there's two groups. There are urban folk who are a little more disconnected with their rural cousins than they used to be. And then there's the environmental NGO groups who have always been in the game. Yeah. The go forward is to make sure we connect with both. I mean, unless we're actually talking and they're understanding our commitment to sustainable dairying, then they'll forever be branding us in the worst possible terms. If they understand what our contribution to the economy is and the incremental progress that we're making, then they'll ride with us into the future.
But for Fonterra to single out Labour voting women as the thorn in the industry's neck is odd. While the National Party obviously dominates rural New Zealand, as retiring Fonterra director Greg Gent made clear at last year's AGM, if it wasn't for one Labour voting woman, Fonterra would not exist.
Prime Minister Clark, I think we all owe her a massive thank you, but it was always probably underestimated, I think, around what she did to allow us to be formed. She rode over the top of her officials and said, we will go against commerce law, antitrust legislation, and this organisation will be formed.
Benedict Collins, Country 99 TV News.